I was like, I'll take that challenge.
As he's spinning, spin, young man. Vince Carter.
Thank you guys for having me here.
Let's get it.
We're in the full swing of things. It's been mid-July. Summer's been crazy. So far. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little tired, honestly, but I remember a couple of years ago we prayed for times like this to have enough clients and kids working with us that we had packed days. There was times we'd be sitting in this gym just doing like computer work with literally one or two kids coming to our academy, and now really seen it grow over the last couple of years. So
it's really been the last couple months the most high-level players we've ever worked with, high school, college, pro, really 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. some days, just nonstop. But it's been a lot of fun, and I feel like this podcast getting started has been a lot of fun too. So without further ado, we're back. Go Getters Show, brought to you by AFC Fitness in Padelphia, powered by Sturdy Bros Productions. We have an amazing guest today. Long overdue, just came into town to get some work in. Mac McClung, how we feeling?
It's really strange, like seeing your friends for years become podcasters. This is why, like, that was just a surreal moment right there. But I'm good, man. Good to be here.
Podcaster is an interesting title. I think,
Yeah, I don't know if I'd consider us podcasters, but it's just something we wanted to do, talk to cool people and hear their story. And
It's a dope setup, man. I maybe wish there's a little more Mac McClung memorabilia, but
we don't have enough. We don't have enough of that. I think we gotta maybe the big car dunk in the middle will be our last finishing touch.
No, you got plenty.
But what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. Working out, spending time with y'all, chilling. Life's good. Can't complain.
I think something we were talking about last night, just late night boys talk, is just spending time with people you love and really just having conversations. And like, there's nothing better than that. So I think I'm just grateful for both of you for all the times we've had the last couple of years. But
when the three of us are together, it's like the most I ever laugh. Like, just like the most genuine like laugh that I ever get is when I'm with you guys. So I really appreciate that.
I think it's funny, man. Like, you guys have seen it. Like, we've been lucky to be able to travel everywhere, and like my personal like summers and stuff, like I'll be in LA and New York a lot, and I can be in these cool vacations or whatever, but like the best times in life are like when I'm with like my hometown Gate City friends or you guys, and it's like no matter where we're at, we could be in a grocery store, and it'd be like it's the most fulfilling out of all the things, because like that's just been interesting in my life, like having so many experiences, like invited to certain events, like being around certain people, like you just learn, man. It's just like you feel at most home when you're like with the boys, you know what I mean?
And I feel like the coolest part, you have a quote you say, like, what's for you won't pass you.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this before. I think when people are on their own path and you're doing cool, good things, you're going to find your people.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people struggle with that growing up. I struggled with that. Like, I would always do my own thing, and I'd have these friends, but then I'd have to get away from them because they're doing these other things. So I think it's cool with all three of us. We kind of blazed our own path, and we just kind of found each other all at a moment in our lives where we kind of needed each other to kind of get through a lot of stuff and just experience cool stuff together. And I think all three of us combined couldn't really do it without the other.
Yeah. Even when you think about it, just like not only like our careers and like the ups and downs of our careers, but like relationships, you know, in and out of those, and just everything coming together. We've really seen it all from one another.
Yeah.
Which has been cool.
I think like that's been a story of my life too, is like, you know, we kind of all met each other when we were like going through something off the court or whatever, and we all met each other then. That was kind of cool that we all went through that together. But also like a lot of times in my life where like I felt lonely, like when you're on your own path and you're wanting to, you know, have friendships like we have now and have these bonds, like, and you don't, and you're like chasing this grind by yourself. Like I always like found it so beneficial if I sacrificed, like, man, I could be hanging with these guys are cool, but it's like maybe it's not the right thing, or maybe it's not like they're not have the same purpose as me. It's like when I separated and just chose to be lonely, like I'd always run into like you guys, or then I met Brad Dean after I got out of like a certain friend group, like some of my best friends for life. And just like I feel like the universe just kind of rewards you when you do stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, I don't think loneliness gets talked about enough. Like being okay, being alone and independent and happy with yourself. And I think when you're on this path, I mean, talk about the NBA, for example, like that's a lonely path. And sometimes you're in back-to-backs in different cities and you're in a hotel by yourself. Like you have to fall in love with just and be okay with being alone and being by yourself. So I think that's powerful.
Yeah, I think I almost miss loneliness. I feel like since everything has happened in my life, like there's never a moment where there's not a phone call or a text or something. But like, remember those first years, like you're like by yourself, like in a little hotel room, you know, whatever. And it's just like, yeah, you're chasing that beautiful ground by yourself. It's a beautiful feeling too. It's rewarding.
For sure. What, when you go through those lonely moments, cause I know for me, like, it's like, I just try to stay as productive as possible and I'm just trying to grind, but then also just reaching out to different people and trying to connect with them. So I think, I don't know, for anyone out there chasing dreams, like, I think that's normal. Like loneliness should be normalized. Like if you want to do something great, you're not going to be with the crowd. You're going to be on your own.
Yeah.
I was just by yourself sometimes for weeks or months grinding 12-hour days. And
to piggyback off that, like personally for me, like I work my best when I'm alone. Like,
yeah,
I love you and I love being around the gym, but like when I'm editing or like locked in, like
that's why
I do my best work.
I get
when,
out of
like,
your hair now.
Yeah, but even just like I just need like a peaceful, quiet environment, and like that's just where I can like lock in and really just like focus. Even just like for me, sometimes like I mean we work some long days. Sometimes I'm just like I need like 2 hours to just like be alone. So yeah, and I mean it's hard now being in a relationship. Like I live with my girlfriend, so like it's hard to really find that loneliness time. So I'm like in a transition where like not only am I trying to find that, but I have to be there for her, you know? So it's hard.
That's good. Let's talk about you said something where you kind of missed that loneliness. Let's talk about, obviously there was the high school moments where you kind of went viral, but I think that first dunk contest, we all are kind of on the same page where things were just different after that.
Yeah.
So I guess talk about from your perspective how your life changed and how that affected you kind of being a household name after that, where you're walking in maybe the grocery store and you can't even get food off. Air One. You can't even get food off the thing without taking selfies. And I've always admired how gracious you are to everybody. Like you really never say no to anything. And I think you've inspired so many lives through that, but just talk about what was that like, I guess, with your life flipping like a 360, and then how do you find loneliness now, even being in the public image, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sit here and act like I go through like what a legit celebrity goes through. Like, you know, I'm nothing like that. But I think my life did change so much, you know, and like you said, like you guys have seen it, like no matter what city we're in, even like country, sometimes I'm in another, it doesn't matter. It's like, it's a weird, I used to be like self-conscious about it. Like when I would eat, like I would look around, see if people were looking or, you know, and now I really just don't care. You know what I mean? I feel like when you're just yourself, like truly, like you don't have to like be a different person in front of anybody. You don't have to change and have multiple personalities. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm grateful for it. I mean, people, I'd rather it be this way than any other way. You know what I mean? People like that come up to me and, you know, appreciate me is like, it's like, like you forget, you don't go outside being like, someone's going to notice me and say something nice to me. And then when you do, it's a surprising thing every single time. Like, even if it's happened every day of this week, like you're like, every time it's like this thing where like, oh my gosh, it surprised you, you know? But yeah, kind of going back to that loneliness thing though, I just want to touch on that one more time. I feel like when you were saying that, it made me think of like, when you go through these different emotions, whether it be loneliness or anxiety or whatever, like for me, it's always so important not to run from it or like occupy myself and be like, oh, I'm going to do this and not feel this way. It's like, it's important for me to sit with those feelings. You know what I mean? It's like, if I'm feeling this, I'm like, I feel this way. I can do this to make it better. I can do this to make it better, or I can't do anything. And I just acknowledge like, this is going to be okay. But like, this is how I feel right now. You know, I feel like that's taking a lot of like anxiety and loneliness away from me for sure.
How did you learn how to compartmentalize all that? Like how I know a lot of people out there, and probably everyone goes through it. We were talking about the other day, like everyone has problems, everyone's going through things.
Yeah.
So I've been to therapy a lot in my life. And how did you learn those strategies to compartmentalize all that?
I mean, I kind of steal everything. I got it from reading.
I know you read a lot.
Yeah, so I got it from reading, and just like kind of like reading's changed my life and just how to deal with so many problems in my life. And when you read and you like, that's the best feeling. You're really like, oh, this is why I do this, and then this is how I should approach it. It's like the best thing, you know? And yeah, I would just say reading.
How do you say you like in the present moment when you notice you're doing one of those things you read about? How do you incorporate what you read into your actions?
You're also a one passage a day guy, right? Like I like that. It's like you take one thing from it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll read more than one page, but like,
no, you know what I'm saying,
I'll read
what
like,
I'm saying.
I do think it's important for me. Like maybe I'm just like really dumb or something, but I'll read like a chapter a day. And so I can sit with that chapter instead of reading. Cause like, it's hard for me to like gather a bunch of chapters and remember every single thing. I'm the type
where I'll try to read everything and remember nothing. So that's why I was saying.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. So I'll read a chapter and I'm like, let me live this day through that chapter. So then the next day it's like, I lived a whole day thinking about that chapter and applying it to my life. Now I can never forget it. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't know. That's what it's come to it.
I think that's really wise. But I want to touch back on that dunk contest. It's always funny, obviously not to count pockets and everything, but like you see those posts like McClung, career earnings, like whatever it is from the NBA. But I think people don't realize the marketing potential from all that stuff. So what was that kind of like, getting all these brands reaching out to you? We've been to some activations, Raising Cane's. You were in Dungeons and Dragons during the NBA Finals, I think. So I think people don't know the actor that you are. You're a hell of a
love it though.
You're a hell of a basketball player, but honestly, like you might be equally as good as a creative director and an actor, like maybe even better. Like it's really, really special.
Let me just add one thing.
Let me keep going. Like when we do Puma stuff, like we'll do videos for Puma, like you are the creative, which is like I've just never seen anything like that. Well, like I think it's the audience. Sorry, I keep going.
I think it's because what you put out, you want people to really like feel, you know, and everything you do, you want to have intention and direction. So yeah, you can touch on it for yourself.
Yeah,
I mean, thanks for hyping me up like that. I don't think I'm a great actor, but I do love creative directing and making all my videos, and you know, I love writing scripts, and hopefully that can be a future for me. And then to the dunk contest, the marketing stuff, like you guys know me more than ever, like money is not ever a thing I pursue. I've turned down a ton of it and it doesn't bring me value in a way, I don't think. But yeah, I mean, you guys know about my pockets more than probably anybody. Like it was that first time was just life changing. The next 7 days, my whole like financial situation changed drastically, and I'm very grateful for that. But the cool thing is like, the only thing that money has done different, like, of course, I mean, I got a couple cars, a couple watches, stuff like that. But the only thing different it's really given me is like, I can travel wherever I want and, you know, order a DoorDash when I want and never think about it. But no, like
couple too many buffalo chicken cheesesteaks.
All right, bro. But yeah, no, it's not something that like, you know, I haven't bought a bunch of things in my life or really flaunted it. And you guys know that's not like super important to me, but I mean, I love like being in a situation where I feel like I can take care of my family, take care of my little brother, and you know, things like that.
Yeah, I think money, it's an interesting thing, because I think while it doesn't buy happiness, it definitely buys comfort, and it allows you to do certain things. Like you said, I think, you know, being able to fly us out to different places to experience things like that, I think just being able to do all that, I think that's really cool. But Nate and I talk about this all the time. We say, like, if someone gave me $5 million right now, I would be doing the same thing. I would be doing less of what I don't want to do. So I think money to me just allows you to really just focus on the things that you love and the things that you want to do. And I think you'd do the same things anyway, even if you had 100 million, obviously. So no, I think that's cool. And you've never changed no matter what. I mean, from however much money you got to when you first started, I think that's a real test of character. So.
Oh, thanks, man.
For sure. So
yeah. Like you said, the best thing is like, just like being able to do whatever you want. Like not like spending wise, but just being like, hey, I can go wherever I want. My best friends, I can fly them out. Like, you know, I'm from a very humbling area too, so it's like they, you know, growing up there, just like you knew, like if you had money, it didn't bring you value. You know what I mean, as a human being. But also like knowing where my friends are from, like you guys are from, my hometown friends are, like being able to take care of them, like it's the best thing, man. Like especially the Puma situation, like. Nobody in my family will wear anything but Puma. You know
that's
what I mean?
the
like,
same as us. Everyone's like,
yeah, and y'all, my boys, like my boys, like
Puma
you'll never see any of my boys in the other brands. You know what I mean? Like that's the coolest thing in my, like, look, we got Puma all over here. Like it's like, that's the most rewarding part of it, man. Like my little brother, like I think there was like a different brand. Like my mom, like free something came in, and he was like, nah, I can't wear that. I was like,
only Puma.
Only Puma.
We got, he might be, he might pass you. He might be the next great NFL quarterback. He's
looking good.
He's looking
He
good.
showed
Man.
us one of his videos. He was slinging that thing.
But no, I think that's an interesting topic that I've thought about for a long time. I think it's actually an advantage to come from a small town or a poor area. Not that you came from a poor area, I'm just saying in general, because I think it gives you perspective where if you can be happy coming from those beginnings, then you know that money doesn't provide you happiness. Whereas like if you grow up in a as a trust fund baby or something like that, I think that's a disadvantage because now you need to learn how to be happy in situations that are uncomfortable. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's powerful.
It has been really cool. Like I was telling you guys last night, like, so I met Danny was working with Drew Hanlon, and Danny was an intern. And he was the most persistent human being ever. Like he would text me, like I love you so much, but I didn't reply for the first like 6 months or whatever.
Maybe it might have been 11 months.
Might have been 11 months. Okay, you got it. And then
counting.
No.
he's like, I'll come to Gate City and train you. And I was like, because I was in the hometown, and I was like, man, like, and you came, and then I just like I felt how genuine you are. Like I feel like success, like whatever field you're going to, like be genuine, man. Like be real. Like there's so much BS out there, bro. Like if you're real, it will take you so far with people. And you were real with me. And Nate was too when he came along that trip, and it was just like, these are my people. You know what I mean? Like, we're going to figure it out. And I don't know. That's just a big thing to see where you guys started to like where you guys are now. Like, it's unbelievable. I just hope you guys are proud of yourself, man, because you guys have built this business up. And I know you guys want more, but man, it's really cool. And I hope you guys are proud of yourself.
For sure. That might have been my favorite trip ever, that first Gate City trip.
What were we doing? Well, I can't even remember.
Man, that if y'all haven't checked that out, we used to vlog everything. Like we just pull up with the camera. That trip was crazy. You took us to Mount Mendota. We hiked the mountain in Gate
Saw like
City.
A snake right away.
Hey, if they don't know, tell them about Gate City. Like Gate City's unlike most towns in the world. Like it's
so beautiful. I think I encourage so many people to go there. Just like the mountains, the green, the fresh air. It's a small little town, one stoplight, but it's a beautiful place. Like everybody knows you guys there now. You know what I mean? You're accepted in the community.
less than 2,000 people, right?
Yeah.
Man, they love you down there.
Man,
There's some loyal fans there.
Yeah, let's think about that trip. I think we, on the hike to Mendota, actually, we saw that snake. I don't know if you guys remember that, but we saw that snake. I know we got a lot of workouts in. I think that was actually before they renovated the court.
It was, yeah.
Which, I mean, that had to be a really surreal moment for you, but got some pals, cheddar rounds, just got to experience the city. That was really cool. We played some 21 on the mini hoop.
yeah.
That was fun.
But those are some of the best memories. I mean, and what's crazy is we didn't really know each other. I think that's cool. Like it's not really about how long you know somebody. It's really about like what you experience with them. So
Yeah.
what about imposter syndrome? You ever felt imposter syndrome?
Oh, yeah. Every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? What is that?
It's like a weird balance because you want so much more. Like, and I like want a story to unfold. Like I have this vision or whatever. But at the same time, like I told you, like you guys are with me all the time. Like when someone comes up to me or whatever, it's just like, I don't think any human being should ever feel like they're worthy of that. You know what I mean? Like when people are like, oh my God, I love you so much. Like, blah, blah, or you get a text of these people, like, I don't know. It's just like, I don't think it's normal for any human being to think they should be like valued that high, you know? So, I mean, I feel that way all the time. Well, you cut off my man's question.
Not my fault. I'll repeat the comment. So he asked, our guy behind the camera, B. O'Connell, asked if his friends were basketball players, right? Growing up. Did he have a lot of friends growing up, or was he just in the gym?
Yeah, no, I mean, I went through like a weird point, like 6th through 7th, 8th grade, where I like kind of like was transitioning from like friends to like kind of loneliness. And then I was so lucky to meet Bradley Dean and Zach Irvin. Shout out to them. And they're both basketball players, and they were the best friends you could ever ask for. We've been friends for over 10 years, and we call each other every single day, every day. Like, there's not a day I don't talk to them. And like I was saying, like, just an incredible bond. And yeah, we kind of bonded over hoops, and then more than that after.
Yeah, I think that's really important. I mean, we talked about loneliness, but I think finding those people when you're on your grind. I'm sure there were a lot of late night one-on-one battles. Did they ever win any of those?
Let's FaceTime Brad. Let's
FaceTime Brad live. Yeah, I think.
Brad is gonna lie. That man, Brad is. He's probably. I think he's
got
beat
to
me
put
twice.
it to the mic so we can hear it. But we've had some one-on-one battles in that Gate City gym. I know Nate holds on to that jab, crossover, step back.
Bro, dudes get one bucket on me their entire life, and they act all good.
Normally, I'm out of shape when we run those ones, so it's not good for me. But
me and you played one.
Well, me and Nate played ones. I think
in that Gate City gym, and you were like commentating from behind the camera.
Oh yeah.
Well, you know something about that.
Brad, you're on a podcast right now.
Bradley Dean, you're live on the Go Getters show.
All right, we got a question for you. Okay, can you answer one question to the phone?
Yep.
How many times have you beat me in one-on-one out of the hundreds and hundred times we played?
Probably like 25.
Oh, that is so
25 out of 100. That's
you won like twice.
how many times did Zach Irvin win?
3,000 at least.
Oh, he said 25 out of 3,000.
Did Zach Irvin ever win?
Zach won a couple times too, yeah. All right, I love you, bro. I'll see you. He said 25 out of 3,000 times. I don't think we played 3,000 times.
Have you told the story of how you and Brad met? Or you don't need to tell it, but
yeah, I mean,
I think that's a funny story, wasn't? Because I know you like people who challenge you and kind of come at you, so you could briefly tell how you and Brad met, because that's like your best friend in the whole world. I think that's cool.
Yeah,
cool story.
Yeah, so Brad, my very best friend, he was 2 grades younger than me, and I was a prick in like 7th grade. We were at I was a total prick.
I haven't heard the word prick in a long time.
But we were at a basketball camp for the high school team, and I was 7th grade. I got to play up with the varsity team, so I was really feeling myself, you know. And Brad was like there playing with like the JV or 8th grade or something, and he was a talented young hooper. But I was very like I don't know. I had a weird thing going on. I had to figure out myself. But I was like going through the bus, kind of like messing with everybody. Like I was acting like I was the alpha dog, and I was like pushing some people and kind of like just nudging some people. And I went by Brad and like kind of like smacked the top of his head. It's gonna put me in a terrible light, but and he smacked me back. I was like, what? So then I smacked him, and then he smacked me, and then I smacked him. We got in like a full blown fight. Then ever since that day, we were inseparable. Like we became best friends. It was the weirdest thing. Like, and I don't know why I was being such a weirdo, like messing with everybody. But yeah, no. And then since that, man, like, yeah, I don't know. That's my dog.
No, that's really good stuff. I think he's the original dunk contest holder, and then before Sturdy Nate came along. So I think
Sturdy Nate
had to hold it down for Brad. He took a brief pause.
Yeah, I think I remember that first contest in Salt Lake City. Brad had a game, I think, and then he drove in.
No, he
got
skipped the game the first.
He skipped
year.
his own game to be there.
He skipped the game. We skipped your senior night too.
Yeah, skipped my senior.
So that was cool. But
just shows the friends I have, man. I appreciate y'all, bro.
Yeah, man.
It was a cool opportunity though.
No,
it was dope.
It was
dope.
It was cool.
Wouldn't trade it for anything.
Yeah,
it was cool. But yeah, I think looking forward, what do you like, NBA aside? Where is Mac McClung at, or where do you want to go just with life? I mean, how you feeling with everything?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I'm really not like strategizing anything in my life. I think that's like something I've tried to do is like I don't want to strategize. I think that's kind of acting in fear in ways sometimes. Sometimes it's not, and sometimes it's manifesting. But sometimes when you like want to strategize your life and do this time, and I want to be married by this, and I want to have this, but like I don't want to strategize anything. I just want to act in love. I want to do things I love, and then become more each year as a person. Like I just like want to figure myself out more. I want to grow more, and wherever it takes me, it will. You know, I don't want to put any placement on it.
Yeah, I know you got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's cool how like every year of your career and your life, like I've seen you like take one thing and really like learn from it, or like you always take one thing from each year and really like sit with it, and then you add it either to your game or to your life.
Yeah.
So kind of talk about like where you find those things, and why like certain things stick with you.
You talking about like basketball or just like in my life?
Well, I know like right now it's kind of like surrendering to whatever happened, right? Like being present, surrendering to the outcome. And I explain this to my high school guys sometimes, and college guys. Sometimes they get so mad when they miss shots or whatever. And I think it was one workout maybe a long time ago. Maybe it was last summer with Brad, and you were like, Brad was maybe getting upset. You said, Brad, we're just out here having fun. We're being creative. It's the summer. Like, and I think I took from that just not taking things so seriously and not taking things as being that deep. And it's not that you don't care, but it's that you almost detach from how you're doing, and you allow yourself to have that creative freedom and to fail. And I don't know. So I think you have done a really good job of that. And I think surrendering kind of ties into that.
Yes. That's what I was saying. Like surrender is like your motto this summer.
Yeah. Surrendering to the unknown, surrendering to God, really just like whatever, like, you know, I say so many things. You guys know how bad I want it. You know who I am. Like I know who I am, you know, and it's like, there's so many things to be frustrated about, but like, it's like, I'm surrendering to God's plan for me and to the unknown, like whatever's going to happen. I can't control it. I'm trying my best, you know, and I know who I am. I know what I can do, you know, but at the same time, like, yeah, I feel like just surrendering to any strategy you're trying to make. Like, you know me, I always try to strategize things and put things like, this is how it's going to happen.
It also
blah, blah,
never
like,
turns out the way that you,
it never does.
You strategize it. So
there's no use of really trying to, you know,
well, even in business, like I'm not really a big business plan guy. People have said to me, you know, what's your business plan? What's your 5 to 10 year outlook? And I mean, maybe Nate's more like that, but I don't know. I'm more of just put in work day to day. And a saying I've been saying is consistency compounds. And I think like all three of us are just super consistent. Like if you just show up every day, you're going to be successful.
Yeah. Like I like the environment you guys create for me when we work out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like I want it so bad and I want to get better so bad, but also like if you're not enjoying the workouts, like I work out every day. Like I'm not going to do this every single day, twice a day workouts if I'm not enjoying the workout. You know, I want to be able to like, oh, I got a new move now, or I'm becoming more like, oh, I'm a smoother player.
We were talking about the way that we work out in the summer, I think, is different from a lot of people, because a lot of people want to have perfect workouts and to feel good at workouts. But I think you taught me there's a style of working out where it's being creative and letting yourself flow.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate that environment you guys give me to do that. Like, I just want to, like, that's the love of the game. I just want to become more. Like, I want to, like, become smoother. I want my game, like, to add moves. I want to obviously do the things like we've been working on, picking up full court. Like, I want it to translate to my NBA game, but I also, it's so important for me to, like, keep becoming in basketball. Like, I don't want to come be like, oh, I got to make this many shots and this, that. Like, I want to add to myself as a basketball player. Like, oh, like, it's a creative process. Like, how can I become more? What move can I add that's so efficient? Like, you see me, I add a move. I try to add a couple moves each year. It's like, oh, well, this move gets me in the foul line at least 3 more times a game. Like, that's the beauty in basketball. I don't like when people are like, I'm out there like working out, getting frustrated. Like, why are we getting frustrated? You know what I'm saying? We put too much work. We work out twice a day, 3 times a day. Why am I doing that if I'm not doing something I'm enjoying and chasing something I'm enjoying? That's just weird to me.
Yeah, I've been blessed to work with a lot of high-level players, and I think not even just saying this because you're on the podcast, but you do some things like in last night's workout that I just don't see from people. And I think it's not that they're not capable of it. I think it's that you give yourself permission to do it. And that's what we try to do in our workouts, to give you the affordances to be able to do those things. So I think more people, what basketball players, if they're watching this, can take from this is let your workouts, maybe if you want to have that perfect workout where you get your 500 makes and you feel good, do that. But have another workout in a day where you can literally just miss and fail and dribble off your foot, because I think that's really where you take the leap.
Absolutely, man. Yeah, that's you said it perfectly.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to add, like, I know, and you should like comment the truth after this and like a real, like, I know everybody here like thinks that we're like all good buddies and we spend all this time together and we have this chemistry, but like I just like want everybody to know watching, like, it's strictly business. Like, I don't enjoy these guys' company. I don't we're not real friends. So like let's just get that out there and so everybody can know.
That's all good, man. Hey, we're all business too. I think yeah. It's good stuff. I think it's really good stuff.
Well, right after this pod, you're hitting the links. So
Yeah.
talk about your golf
I
game.
just
recently.
saw a video. LeBron's getting into it. I think it's a big thing Hoopers are getting into.
Well,
I don't think
we,
you're that good though. Are
we
you?
went a couple times down
Ouch.
in Orlando.
Although me and you have
Which
been
was pretty
partners
fun.
in scrambles, and Bradley Dean and Nate have taken some L's.
Yeah, I think it's very therapeutic. It's fun. What sucks right now is like I was in LA and I was playing my best game, you know. I'm not good, like you said. Thanks for reminding me of that. But
It's my job.
no, it's hard. Then your swing gets off. My swing's on a bad term. I'm playing today. Hopefully I'll play well and get it back, you know.
Where do you get your swing inspiration from? Are you more Happy Gilmore, or are you more like, conventional Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson, and that? You hit righty, right?
Yeah. Neither, man. I got my own ugly swing. I don't know.
You got the Mac
that's
McClung.
yeah. I got the
Mac McClung swing.
Nobody's replicating that one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I actually only went a couple times, but I've only went with you. And the one time we went, we only used like a 3-iron, like the whole course.
Okay, let's not say that. People are going to judge us now. All right.
Well, I know
That was before I got my club. Shout out to KCP. He got me a set for Christmas. That was incredible. So that was before I really got into the game.
Though. I really got to know that club well.
Yeah, I only let you use the 3-iron, right?
Yeah,
I wouldn't let you use
I
my
wasn't
club,
allowed,
right?
but I was just driving the golf cart. I think this is important for people to understand. A lot of times you see NBA players post on social media. Maybe there's a 10 slide post and one pic's in the gym, but maybe they're on the beach or they're playing golf or they're, doing other things. What's the importance of doing things outside of the game to actually help your game? I know you played football growing up. I think other sports, we tell parents all the time, they're talking in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, should my son or daughter specialize in basketball? And I'm like, no, play 5, 6, 7 sports, because you're going to pick up movement patterns and you're not going to burn out. So I guess talk about like how playing football and other stuff helped you growing up, and how other sports impacted that, and the importance of not just being like basketball 24/7.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't start playing basketball till the 8th grade. I think it's important I'm not giving like parenting advice here, but I think it's important, like, as a kid to like, you're just trying to figure yourself out. You know what I mean? You don't know what you want early on. Try a lot of things. I chose basketball, like, I think freshman year. I was like, hey, this is what I'm going to specialize in and try to, make it. But yeah, I mean, I think, and kind of going off topic here, but like you're talking about the Instagram post where it's a bunch of things and then the workout video, like, yeah, I don't know. For me, it's just important to post whatever the heck I want. Like, I know so many people like want to show people they're working and want to show like a certain image, like, oh, this guy works hard. It's like, nobody really knows you. Nobody really knows how much work you're putting in, or if it's just for a video. Or like, I think that's like, Kyrie said, like the human struggle of just like doing things for the acceptance of other people. Like, that's just, that's not it. Post whatever you want. You know what I mean? Like, it's that's.
Well, I was talking more so along the lines, a lot of guys have podcasts and say they have a bad shooting game. People will be hating in the comments, like, that's why you should be in the gym instead of podcasting.
Yeah.
So I was talking more of the
Like, they're not working out.
like they're not
twice a
working
day.
out. So
Like,
I think people don't realize that you can only work out so much in the day. People who have 9 to 5s work 40-hour weeks. Like, what are they doing from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m.? They're probably going to the gym. They're probably watching Netflix. Like,
yeah.
So I think
You're a human being.
yeah,
you're a person.
human being.
You're
So
like,
I think
that's why, like, I don't, like, that's where I'm telling you, I'm at the point in my life, like, I don't understand why, like, people do things for other people. It's like, oh, if you want to do a podcast and people are hating, like, bro, these people don't know you. They genuinely don't care about you. They don't know your family. They don't love you. Like, just do the things you love, man. Enjoy your life. Like, all that social media stuff. Like, obviously, I know, like, I have a presence on there and I've been on there, but it's like, express yourself the way you want to, or you regret it. You really will.
Let's talk about some music.
Ooh, there we go.
Love
Some new music just dropped last night, huh?
Yeah, we've been bumping it all morning.
This dude had noise canceling headphones in. Dancing,
guys got mad at me.
dancing in the hallway.
You guys got mad at
No,
me
I didn't
for
get
it.
mad.
Well, you were just saying we were.
You said I wasn't
spending
giving
some
you
time-
any attention.
spending some time with the boys.
He
and
wasn't,
this
he
guy
wasn't
had
super present. He
some
was-
headphones in.
Nah, J Beebs dropped an album. I had to
Had a lot.
I had to dissociate from you guys for a minute.
Let's
and
go.
just listen
Let's
to the
go.
album.
Let's do a music draft. We each get 3 picks. Not a snake. You start. Can't repeat.
Wait, what?
Well,
Just
are we
like a
are we
music
doing
draft, like-
album.
No, like
artist?
artists. So you
Artists.
get first pick, and then we'll go from there.
Hmm.
We each get 3 picks.
Okay. My first pick, I'm gonna go with Stevie Nicks.
Sorry, I have to take Justin Bieber.
Okay, that's fine.
We go with Uncle Charlie Wilson. We were. I took a little break from him, but we listened to him this morning, and
Yeah, let's just keep the one word answer and let's keep going.
I got Charlie.
Second one, I'm gonna go with Harry Styles. Can we do 4?
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
4.
I'll leave one for you because we're going there tonight. But I'll go Morgan Wallen.
Oh,
Right.
that's a good one.
I'm gonna take Thomas Rhett.
We're going there tonight, actually.
Thomas Rhett has a
Awesome.
song called "What Could Go Right," and I think it's really powerful. I think a lot of times.
What happened to the one
What
word?
happened to the one word?
No, but this is powerful.
You really are a podcaster. for
I
sure.
am. No, my mom and I talk about this. Like sometimes I'll just be sitting there, just chilling. She'll be like, "What's wrong?" And I'm like, "Why don't you ask me what's right?" And I think more people need to do that. Move on.
Yeah, third pick, I'm gonna go Taylor Swift.
Hmm.
Huge fan of Taylor Swift. I'm gonna pull you and describe why I'm choosing them. I think she's the best songwriter of our generation by far.
I'm gonna go. So I did Justin Bieber. I love him. I have Morgan Wallen. So I got 2 different genres. I love rap as well. I'm gonna go Little Baby. I like Little Baby.
That's interesting.
I got Charlie and T Rhett. I'm gonna go. Can't go wrong with Drake. I'm gonna take Drake.
It's a good one.
Nice.
Easy.
With my final pick, I'm gonna go with an upcoming artist. I think one of my favorite albums ever. He just released Kansas Anymore. I'm gonna go with Role Model.
Great pick. Last pick. Can I look at my Spotify? Or
No,
No.
we need to
cheating.
feel it
No
from your
cheating.
heart, brother.
Gotta feel it. I mean, I'll go with. Should I stick with rap or?
It's
I'll
up to you,
go.
man.
Maybe this is a skeptical one. I'll go Post Malone.
No, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think my guy Rod Wave is gonna round out my
Ooh,
list.
good.
How did we
Yes,
forget
sir.
Rod?
So I got Uncle Charlie,
good one.
Charlie Wilson, Thomas Rhett, Drake, and Rod Wave. I like my list a
It's a
lot.
good list.
I love it. That's a good one, man. For
Yeah.
sure.
What do you think about the album so far from Justin this morning?
Man, I think like it's so important. Like if you're like a fan of someone, and I'm a fan of Justin Bieber, I think like you want them to put out exactly what they want to put out. You don't want them to like, oh, put out this hit or put out this genre that always works. Like I think that it was very courageous, and I think the album is how he feels in the moment. I don't know him, you know what I mean? But like that meant a lot to me. I feel like it was his own style, and he did exactly what he wanted, and I love it. I love it so much. It's a new sound. Kind of sounds like McGee a little bit, but it's special. I like it a lot.
Do you have I know sometimes you go through. Do you have any superstitions? Like, do you listen to certain music in the season, certain music outside of the season? Like, do you have a?
You know the answer to
ask
all
the
the
question,
knowing the answer.
answer.
Well, I don't know if you
No,
want
but
people to know, but do you have a
it's
go-to
funny.
pregame song, or because I know like our coach in college, like he wouldn't want us to like play music in the locker room before the game. I don't know if you have a routine or.
I mean, you know, I don't. For some reason, I don't listen to country music during the season because I love country music so much. But like before games, yeah, I'm listening to the artist.
So does that like
Told you.
make you angry because you can't listen to country music and gets you in the
It
zone
doesn't get
ready
me
to
angry.
play?
I just think like it reminds me of like home too much, and it's like it puts me in like a different vibe. But even though I'm not listening to like hard music before
Right.
the game, I'm listening to Stevie Nicks, Harry Styles, all those people. So it's not like I'm listening to serious like rap music or anything like that. But yeah, I don't know. I just don't listen to country during the season.
Isn't it funny? Like sometimes I'll listen to a song for the first time and I'll fall in love with it, listen to it a bunch, and maybe I'll like stop listening to it for a while. But then every time I hear that song, I can like remember that.
It takes you
point
to
in
a
my
certain
life.
place. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like
which is cool, and I kind of enjoy it because then I get to relive some memories.
Yeah,
I don't know if
hell
you
yeah.
guys experience the same thing, but yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that's
What about
it's good.
Well, I mean, let's go back to Justin Bieber for a second. My favorite album, Changes.
it's my favorite album too.
I
I'd
know.
put you onto that album.
You did put me on, but there's literally not a song in that album I don't like. What's your favorite one?
That's
Is that
so
the green
hard.
one or
It's
the
the red one.
orange one?
Justice is
Orange,
the green
red.
one. Yeah.
So the one with peaches? No, peaches is green.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
that
Justice.
Changes is like it's such an incredible album. I don't know how like
To
it
pick one.
yeah, like I don't know how to pick one, but I also don't know how like more people don't like or I'm not obsessed with that album. It's my favorite album, one of my favorite ever. I would say, can I give you two songs?
Yeah. No rules here.
I would say All Around Me
Great.
That's a good one.
or Available.
I
Habitual is good too.
I like
so good.
I like Come Around Me.
Yeah, so good.
I think
My favorite.
Justin Bieber, you guys think of us in a car listening to Justin Bieber. Do you guys remember a specific memory or no?
A lot of Justin Bieber on this podcast.
We were driving in Bethlehem where Nate and I went to play basketball.
Hydroplane in the
And you were in town, and it was a rainy day. We were headed to Lehigh University for a workout. We were jamming out to Baby, Ludacris and Justin Bieber, and
I thought
Just-
it was What Do You Mean?
no, I think
might
it was
have been What
Baby.
Do You Mean, actually.
Either one,
We
but
love
we
that one.
we were vibing, and the car hit a massive puddle.
Yeah.
I don't
think
think
But,
anybody
anybody
wants to hear about this. Let's
Danny put our lives.
We thought
in
it was over
jeopardy.
for us, and I mean, we've had a lot of moments in the car. We were you had a Hershey Park activation. That was crazy.
That was one of the.
We were in
craziest
Nate's
stories.
what your mom's Jeep, right? It
Yeah.
was like a pretty old Jeep, but
It wasn't that old. It was like 2015.
yeah, but it had a lot of miles.
Yeah, over 100,000.
That's irrelevant, but it had
let's
gas.
let's
It was
change
on-
the subject
it was
here.
on-
Let me take control of the podcast here, guys. Let's talk about how you guys met your ladies, your special loved ones in your lives.
he loves bringing this one up.
Let's
He
hear
loves
how
this
you guys
one.
met them.
Danny can go first.
I think Nate can go first because his
Nate's
thing-
okay. I just described it.
All right.
Nate's girl, right? I don't know what camera. There's 3 cameras. Y'all got an official podcast. Nate's
You're looking
girl
into that one.
You're
saw
this one.
Nate's girl saw him at the dunk contest and DM'd him.
You gotta backtrack.
You got to give a backstory.
And I've also like gave him the right DM to send her. We're not gonna tell her. We're not gonna give all our secrets. But he was like, "Bro, what DM?" And I hit him with a certain DM, and it worked. You're welcome. And then Danny, we went to Margate, the Jersey Shore, and we were on a Friday night, and he made us drive an hour and a half. And he's like, "I don't think I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna go out tonight and get dinner." Blah blah blah. And I'm like,
sleeping on the couch. At
he's
like
sleeping on the
9:15
couch.
p.m.
I'm like, no, you're coming out. Like, we just drove an hour and a half. You're coming with us. I'm with Bradley, Dean, Nate Dogg. And he's like, no. I had to literally pick him up and take him outside, right?
I was
We get to the dinner. He meets his girl at the dinner. First time. As soon as he walks in, he sees her, goes up and just says hello. The rest is history. So both of you guys, like, if y'all could just take a moment and just thank me real
Give
quick.
you some
That-
credit.
You're
Yeah, I would love that, honestly.
No, it's crazy how I talk about the butterfly effect a lot. It's crazy how one tiny decision can literally change the entire course of your life. So it's powerful, man. It's
What's for you won't pass you because
or you won't pass you exactly.
for some reason I was so resilient on you coming. I could have been like, Danny just stays at home. I was like, no, you got to come.
Yeah. That persistence. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, it is. I talk about that a lot. I think I'm not afraid to get rejected or hear the word no. I think there's definitely a balance between being.
Because he has been a lot. No,
I think there's a balance between being like a stalker and getting rejected. No, I'm saying like I text like I'll text some players like.
I thought you were talking about other.
No. I'm
okay.
saying no, not with girls. No, I'm talking about like
You should clarify.
I switched it to business. We're talking about business, but I think for me, I know how much value I can provide, and I'm not afraid to be persistent. So like if you guys are out there looking for opportunities, if somebody doesn't reply to you 1, 2, 3, 4 times or says no, don't be afraid to keep being persistent. The worst thing that happens is they don't answer. And I mean, you got to know at some point you stop reaching out, but persistence has gotten me pretty far.
All right, so let's do a couple quick hitters. I know you guys have loved ones that are incredible people. I love them both. What if you didn't and you had to DM somebody? What's your go-to DM?
Like what I'm saying?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Nah,
in the DM?
I don't know if we should.
Nah, I'm telling you, no. What would you say?
You're kind of setting us up there.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying, what would you say if you had to give advice for a DM?
Advice. Got it.
What DM would you use?
I think
I would say, damn it, Milo, get back here. Sorry, my dog ran.
That's a really weird. That's a really weird one. No, I think. I think a really good one actually. Like if someone was gonna DM me, I think just taking interest in like what they're doing. So maybe they're posting pictures at the gym. Or are you asking for yourself, by the way, or who are you asking for?
I'm not asking.
But I think no, if they're going to the gym or maybe going to yoga, just swiping up, being like, I really like yoga too. Like, where is that spot? No, I think just like not being too straightforward cut.
Yeah, don't cut that. Let's keep that. But yeah, I don't think either of those would work.
All right, we each got to go. We get less than 10 seconds to answer our favorite memory as a trio the last 3-4 years. Mac, you go first.
Now, let me go last.
All right, Nate, you go first.
My favorite memory was it was Mac's birthday, and we acted like we weren't coming to his game in Delaware. And then we showed up and surprised him, and he was really happy to see us there. That really made my heart warm. So that was my favorite.
That was cool. I think my favorite memory was Salt Lake City right after the dunk contest. It's us, Bradley Dean, Dan Poneman, just chopping it up and just being like, what just happened? Like that was one of the coolest moments because I think for all of us, just literally that night flashed before all of our eyes and it was crazy.
I think this is gonna sound backhanded, but this is gonna sound awful. But when you almost died at the lake, remember that? No, that was such a fun day, though.
Sorry to interrupt. We really do have a lot of crazy stories though that people don't know about.
Yeah, and
that
we have
was
a bunch,
that was one of my favorite days. Like,
that was such a beautiful day. We were at the lake just chilling with each other. On
It was
a
a good
boat.
day.
You almost ruined the whole day by trying to do a rope swing for no reason.
Surfing.
It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, let's wrap it up. No, I think that was a really good conversation. For all the great experiences that we have had. We were talking about this the other night. I feel like we've all grown up together, and not that we're old, but we're kind of old now. We're past the 21, 22, 23-year-old kind of, and we're now in that different phase of life. So I'm excited to see the next 3-4 years and where it takes all of us.
Yeah, I'm just excited to go to y'all's weddings and all that kind of stuff. See y'all have kids and everything.
You got any dance moves though, or what?
No.
I saw him today
dancers?
when that JB came on in the workout.
I think
right.
at the wedding.
Maybe we'll put some of those in the video. Maybe.
Yeah.
Let's slide to the JB dance moves now.
Make. Out. Pop out, make. Spot, make. Lift, make. Drift, make. Got to make it to move on. 5 spots, 20 makes. Here we go. Let's get right through it. Spot. Lift. Drift. Yep, right to the other corner. Right to the other corner. Middle. We got 2 sides in the middle. Free throws. That's good money. That's good stuff. Great job. Appreciate you. We do, we wrap it up always. It's called the Go-Getters Show.
Yeah.
So we're very selective with
Voice
our guests.
crack. Holy shit.
Restate that.
What'd you say?
Voice crack.
Restart that.
I voice
second.
cracked?
No, he did.
Mine did
it's
bad,
staying
but-
in there too.
So we wrap up the show. It's called the Go-Getters Show. And we're very selective with our guests. We only have people on who are go-getters, who are chasing their dreams. They're not settling. They're not afraid to fail. They're not afraid of rejection. And they go out.
We should probably get him off of here then.
Yeah, facts.
It's been good, y'all. Y'all have a good one.
But they go after what they want and they chase their dreams. So I'm always fascinated because I've told in depth kind of where my mindset comes from. I think a lot of nature, I think it's just built in me. And then I think also nurture, the way my parents raised me, just being able to instill in me that mindset that I can do anything I set my mind to. So where do you think your go-getter mindset comes from? Because you might be, out of all people, like no one I've ever met, just I can do whatever I want and I'm gonna chase that and I'm gonna get it. Where does that come from?
I don't know, man. I really wish I had a deep answer for you, but it's like, I don't know. I just feel like it's bigger than me. Like, I was just like, I think everything in my life, I never have like an ego because everything in my life is from God. Like my mentality where it's like, hey, I can do whatever, or someone very important tells me to take this route and do that route. I'm like, my heart says otherwise, and only I know what I can do. You know what I mean? And that's important for everybody to know. Like, only you know what you're really capable of. You feel it in your heart. Chase your heart. Learn to trust your instincts, you know? And I feel like that's what I'm doing, and it's from God, man. It really is. So I'm not like, oh, I'm built different. It's like, man, God gives me the energy every morning. Like, I feel like I'm going to take over the world. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just what it is, man. It's really nothing else.
Was there a moment though, as a kid, being in the basement with your dad working out, was there a moment that?
Hey, Zach Irvin, you're on the Danny and Nate podcast right now. I told you these guys call me every day.
What's going on?
Hey, Zach, you got to drop 15 seconds of wisdom for the audience.
We need 15 seconds of
we're
wisdom.
wrapping up the
We're
show
live.
right now.
15 seconds of wisdom. Believe in yourself. Never give up on your dreams.
We were just talking about that.
That's what we were talking about.
Really?
Yeah.
Zach, how many times have you beat Mac one-on-one?
Brad said he beat Mac 25 out of 3,000.
Wait, what now?
The question is, you know, we always played ones at night. How many times have you beaten me out of, let's say we played
100 times.
Let's say we played 500 times. How many times have you won?
Are we talking like all ages?
All
Yes,
ages?
like
What
your
do you
whole
mean?
life. Your whole life.
Oh yeah, our whole
Are we
life.
talking since our whole life?
Our whole life. Let's say out of it, yeah. Let's say we played 1,000 times instead of 500.
I'd say sneaky. When we were younger, sneaky. I used to beat up on you.
Sneaky.
I wouldn't say. I think my first year, you would maybe win more in like 7th grade or 8th grade. Within that 9th grade year, that's when I kind of like.
It's like a father and a son type moment. You know what I'm saying?
I'd still catch some though. I'd catch a couple games.
If it's a group, if it's like a King of the Hill vibe.
King of the Hill vibe. Yeah, I mean, I'd say I still won probably
All right.
maybe like an 8th of those games. If it's like everybody playing King of the Hill, at that age, but younger. So I'm saying. So if we played 1,000 times, I'm saying I probably won 250.
So 50%?
What? No, he said 250 out of 1,000.
Oh,
That's
gotcha,
bad
20.
math.
I thought it was
Danny.
out of 5.
But yeah. All right. I'll let you rock with that. I think it was less, but it's all good. All right. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm about to come to your house after this.
All right, y'all have a good one.
All right, brother. Cap. That man beat me like 20 times out of 1,000. I promise.
That's funny.
No, Zach was a really good, like, he was such a good shooter that he would like take no dribbles and he'd make a shot and you'd be like, all right. No, Zach's a hooper though. Zach and Brad are hoopers.
For sure.
They just can't mess with me.
Cool. Oh, I think that was amazing. Honestly, it was fun. It just felt like we were sitting in Nate's backyard, just chopping it up. So
it was okay.
it was just okay. No, but that was really, really good. I think it was just like we're chopping it up, just like when we play cards and sit in the backyard. And I think we brought a lot of value to the audience too, and a wide variety of topics. So I had a lot of fun. Thanks for coming on again, and
Yeah, for sure.
really appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, we're trying to do something different. We're trying to talk about different things that people normally wouldn't talk about. Hopefully, we accomplished that today because I know you go on a lot of shows and a lot of interviews. So hope we got to give you a little cool experience inside the Go Getters show.
Yeah, you guys are doing it big, man. These are my podcaster friends now, man. It's super cool and surreal to be here on your podcast.
Hey, that means a lot. But hey, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
That's staying in there too.
Hey, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. As always, we really appreciate you guys. Bi-weekly episodes every Sunday, 8 a.m. EST. We're posting short form clips, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram, all the above. So appreciate the love, and see you guys next time. Peace.